It's about a week and a half till Halloween, so I figured I'd take you on a little walk through the yard, see how we're doing. Getting pretty close. This will be about a 12-foot witch I made out of yard scraps. She's got the white pine dress and a Rosa Sharon shirt. Face is actually a cloth and Portland cement. Just a little mock-up I did. Ended up being her face. Little hanging dude I whipped together. Some wire and a skull. Pool noodle. First set of witches. These are dress skellies. Lots of accessories. Cauldron is a half of a 55-gallon barrel. Some spray foam. A pipe insulator on top. This fence I threw together last year. Pieces of PVC. Some miscellaneous doll heads. Lots of cobwebs from last year. This will be a pool noodle and shrink plastic. Lots of paint. Leftover spider webs from last year. My witch garden. The carnivorous plants turned out pretty great. Did a whole lot of sunflowers. Add to my bouquet from last year. That's a Portland cement and fabric and spray foam and a whole bunch of different techniques on that mushroom. And the scarecrow was my scarecrow from the garden this year. I just brought him out front. The piece de resistance, the witch hut. Scored some big foam beams on Craigslist. Managed to slap them together, scab them together, made some big beams out of them. Goes together pretty nice with spray foam and screws and some reinforcement. These three witches are all PVC frames with Loctite hands, hot glue fingernails. Pretty happy with how they turned out. She's adding a little mouse to the pot. Whipped that up the other day. Turned out pretty great. Missy and I did all these witches this last weekend. Draped them and dressed them. Got thrift store clothes on underneath, and then just drapes of lots of miscellaneous fabric and accessories. Fun times. Picked up these lanterns on trash day, walking the neighborhood, wired them up, mounted them. They work pretty good. This is a pedestal that I scored from my work, and book is empty. Oh, little hidden hot glue sticks in there for when I'm doing work out in the yard. Some switches, which don't actually control anything yet. Not sure if they will or not. Some good dangly bits of spell and potion ingredients. Some full accessories on shelves. A nice finger in a test tube. All about the set decor. A couple more hollow books. Miscellaneous bits and pieces. Brain in a jar. Just a couple of jars of miscellaneous things, well painted. The stone is all carved bead foam. Picked up a couple of sheets. Some guy getting rid of them cheap. Carved them. Painted them. Got a good bucket of house latex paint that works to cover that stuff up. Then I can use some spray paint. Ah, caught somebody's hand in the cookie jar. Not really doing anything on the front porch this year, so I tried to cover up some windows. May do another layer on the outside. Still got some stuff to do in the bushes. This will be where the trick-or-treat slide is for trick-or-treat night, if that actually happens this year. Ah, yes, the group of dolls hauling off the spider to mom for some more potions. Ooh, some legs. Just a little wire and foam. Some paint. Vulture hanging out, checking everybody out, waiting for somebody to drop some candy. That's pretty much it for this year so far. Coming together though. Happy Halloween.